Everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here to do the monthly forecast for the sign of Aries. This is for the month of November 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your October monthly reading and that it was helpful and healing for you. This is for all Aries sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of November. And I'm just doing a relatively simple spread today. It's a 5-card spread. We're just looking at clarifying or confirming any pressing issue for you in the month of November. So it's a traditional Celtic cross spread. I probably will be pulling clarifiers if there's anything that stands out that's confusing or isn't obvious. And then of course I'll get jumper cards from the oracle decks here. So we're looking for messages for Aries sun, Aries moon, and Aries rising signs for the month of November. Messages for Aries. Yeah, I was waiting for her to pop up. The Queen of Swords flipped over while I was shuffling there. I was just waiting to see her again. She's technically the Queen of Divorce, but that could be a project or a theme, thought, or idea. Remember, swords are always the ideas and thoughts that we have, or even belief systems. That's the general theme around her. She is also extremely adept at critical thinking. She can be accused of being a little bit cold as well, but it's almost like the cold hard fact, not cold-hearted. And then the Wheel of Fortune just popped up there, so maybe an ending and beginning. So that was interesting. My heart just flew sort of around my shoulder area here. So I am just going to, which is really the signal that I wait for before putting the cards down. The overall energy for the month for you is the 5 of Pentacles. This is really a rejected type of feeling. So the general energy around this for the month is just feeling rejected, or that you have to reject something. Could be something that was already in the works. Pentacles are the body or assets, basically the tangible world. So something that was already in motion may not be fulfilling for you. Something may not have gone as planned here. 5s are always a little bit of conflict or chaos here. So if there was an imbalance perhaps of income or outcome, there could be a balance necessary that's here. It's nice that you're out of the 4. The 4 is sort of holding still, not making a move. This is like making a move, but maybe not having it pan out the way you wanted it to. But don't give up. We're still early into the element here, so a lot of success can still be found here. So if you've been working on something, Aries, and it hasn't worked out or hasn't maybe paid off exactly the way you want it to, I would say don't give up here. If you're feeling rejected, or if someone has rejected you, even if there's a physical illness or a physical malaise here, I would say as well, don't give up. Seek help. Sometimes the strongest you will ever be is when you decide to ask for help. It takes a lot of strength to own up to our weaknesses. So that's just a little general energy there for the month. I always do that. I really rely on the bottom of the deck for general energy. But again, this is just a notion of what you may be facing or may need to face or might be up against. So just have a lot of heart here, have a lot of courage. Just understand that prior to this, the 4 of Pentacles was really holding on to something perhaps a bit too long that wasn't working for you. This could just be the struggle of letting go of something or making a move that's uncomfortable here as well, putting yourself out there. And that the 6 follows it, and 6s are always balanced. So a balance does follow this possible difficult time for you. I'm going to put this slightly out of the way. Where can I put this little guy? Let's put him here so you can still see him, and let's get the 5 cards out. As always, I'll go over the general energy of what I'm seeing here with all of the 5 cards. You're dealing with a lot of fire. You have a lot of energy this month. Look at that gorgeous sun. Basically, whenever I see the sun, holy smokes. Okay, first of all, let's just go back to what we were looking at here. This is so short-lived. This could be half a day of your life for the entire month of November. I really want to stress that. You have literally all sun, Leo, Taurus, Venus, sun, literally the planet. Even if this was an incredibly difficult card, like I would even say, you know, the 10 of Wands or the 9 of Swords, even if that was a really difficult card, even the 3 of Swords, like a heavy sort of like a dark energy or something that was troubling here, I would even say as soon as I see the sun upright in a spread, I'm going to say that it wipes everything out. It cleans everything out. So this, whatever this is for you, it'll be half a day max. So don't concentrate on that if at all possible, but just recognize that that may show up. You might, again, it could even be like a physical malaise. It could just be something you thought you were over a cold and it sort of comes back, that type of thing. Basically what I'm seeing here is a lot of gorgeous energy, a lot of victorious energy, taking the world, your life by the reins, by the horns here. There could be an element of celebrity here as well, feeling so well accepted, so well loved within your inner circle, or in the grand scheme of things. You could very well be an actress or an actor or singer or performer, or be interested in that environment, or that plays a part in your daily life. That's just the way you operate. You're a dramatic person. This is an individual who's very secure and capable within the dramatic arts. And that can include just basically the way you express yourself. You could just be a very effervescent and lively person. Of course, this could very well be you, Aries, but it is really any fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but you're dealing with a lot of fire energy here. So very easily a Leo, very possibly another Aries, or this could be you. And then a Taurus. We could also have a Gemini here as well. The reason I'm saying either or is the Empress is ruled by Taurus, and then of course the 3 is the 3rd house, Gemini. So basically a great deal of sensuality or expressed sexuality that is new. It's very exciting. This is a very new energy. It's pregnant with opportunities, pregnant with ideas. The Empress is fertile. Okay, it's a very fertile card. So that's what I'm getting energetically here. Just honestly, a really gorgeous looking month for you. Very successful, prosperous, probably very happy if you let yourself feel that. So let's get into each card in its position, beginning with, of course, the first card here, which is in the work position, the 3 of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in, is the general theme here. You've planned for something very specific to come to you. You've thought of it or planned for it or have been waiting for it, frankly, and that's coming into you. You can see the fruits of your labor paying off here. So that if that's the case and you've been working on something here for a while or something that was meaningful, maybe you've been waiting for someone to pay you back some money, for example, you're going to see that finally coming in here in November. In the second position, of course, this is the home. This is where we're looking at you. So again, Aries, moon, or rising, this could very well be you here. This is your element. She does have the Uranus symbol in her heart, so there could be some sudden developments, sudden upheavals, sudden forms of enlightenment, sudden praise, for example. We do have the sun here in your spread, as I said, and the card of victory right above it. So there could be you're in the spotlight this month. If you're cross-watching, for example, and you're a Scorpio with some fire either in your rising, sun, moon, or rising, cross-watch today. Get a feel for this and your sun, moon, or rising sign, because I think it might have some additional information for you, just because I do think this is you here. But it could be another Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo as well. So again, within the home, if you're looking for advice or looking for assistance around a theme that's sort of taking you by surprise, maybe taking longer than you wanted it to, look to another fire sign for some advice or for some input, or some objectivity. This person is going to be able to see things the way you do while giving you constructive advice. But again, in the home, if this is you, I would suggest that you're going to feel very effervescent. You're going to feel maybe at the top of your game here. If this is a love situation, wow, if this is a love situation reading for you, I would say that you have everything going for you. Literally everything going for you. Someone is pawing after you. Someone sees a future with you. Someone is smitten by you. I like the fact that it could be taking, it's not going too slow, it's not going too fast, it's going at just the right pace here, so you're not going to, regret maybe moving too fast here, but there's a lot of excitement in all these cards, but certainly here in the home with you, there really is a celebrity or a diva in the best sense, or very dramatic energy here. And again, if you are in the performing arts, this is 100% go get that job, go do that audition, write that play, submit that manuscript, okay? Enter that contest, okay? So, do something that may shake up even your sense of your own self, the way that you present yourself publicly, for example. Perhaps you're pretty private about this. This has been gestating within you for quite some time. I think I have what it takes, or, I've always wanted, fill in the blank as a lifestyle or career, or to try something. It could even be karaoke, for heaven's sakes. Just somewhere where you're on stage or in the spotlight, and you've been putting it off for whatever reason. I see you really comfortable in those shoes now. So take a risk. Now, this is in the home position, but this is such an expansive energy. I mean, the Queen of Wands is really such expansive energy. She's also very passionate. And she's on her way somewhere, okay? This is a very entrepreneurial energy as well. So you could be working from home and gaining a lot of accolades or a lot of self-respect or praise for the work that you do in your home. Whether or not that's in a business or you're a homemaker, I really see you just getting a lot of praise and feeling really good about your position in your home. So that's beautiful to see. In the unexpected position is a victory. That's what I'm saying. Don't give up on something here. If something feels a little heavy or it's not going exactly as you had planned, don't give up on it. It's short-lived. You have this gorgeous victory card, like I said, and just beneath it you have the sun here. So anything that's troubling or potentially troubling for you here, don't give it a second thought. Luckily, there's no swords energy here, which can be considered a little heavy. So I don't think you're even going to be inundated with negative thoughts or inundated with overthinking here. That's not even showing up for you at all. I would just keep moving. Whatever you're in the middle of doing, whatever you're in the process of that feels successful and prosperous for you, keep going in that direction. Don't let anything stop you. Because that is the card of victory here. You could even have people looking up to you there. So don't give up. Here in your role in this situation, yeah, 100%. It's Leonian energy. This is the center of the universe. This is life-giving energy. There could be some Aries, sun, moon, or risings out there who are literally giving birth this month, okay? So to a child, to a business plan, to a long-awaited dream, to really any goal here. So if that's the case, congratulations. This is the month that you're going to finally put it into action. You're getting a lot of support. The universe itself here is supporting you. So really beautiful to see that sun energy, no matter what is going on for you. The role in this situation really is your role. So you're the center of the universe. You could have just put your foot down about something or made something known. Like I said, diva doesn't have to be negative energy. Diva is really just like queen, right? Queen, like you don't have to be difficult. You can be fair. and loving and generous and know exactly what you want, and that the sun shines on you and not shy away from that. But you know, you can also just let it be. Let people enjoy that about you, and let that natural part of yourself shine. So I think it's just almost like just letting yourself shine is a big part of this here. Maybe you've been, and it happens to the best of us, right? Maybe you've been shy or putting it off for, again, whatever reason here, but you have a lot of support here with the sun in your role in the situation. So if you've been putting anything off, or if you feel like now is your time in the spotlight, please go do it. And look at this gorgeous outcome is the Empress, which is fertility, something really coming to life. A lot of the depictions of Empress are her pregnant, like she's gestating. This has been going on for a little while here. You can probably see that these have similar colorings. Of course, this is earth energy. So is the Empress, right? Ruled by Taurus, which is an earth sign. It's also second house energy, if that's the case. So it could be finances. We could have third house energy here, which is, of course, communication. Fifth house energy, creativity, children, sexuality, and, of course, sun, which is first house. Not Aries, sorry. The sun and the queen, I would say, is very, very similar. So there is Aryan energy here, but this is, in my opinion, you know, the sun is ruled by Leo, but the sun here in both positions, in my view, there's just a lot of creative juices here, a lot of creative energy. And then, of course, this glorious, victorious card here. I am a little curious. What are you giving birth to? What's the Empress for? Look at that. Come on, though. Come on. King of Fire, right? Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I mean, what are you giving birth to? Like a real spiritual ascension here. You're the master of something. You've mastered a sense of personal ambition. Really, like nothing can stand in your way, literally. Your personal ambition is at an all-time high. Don't let anything hold you back, including any fears, especially about money or income. I wasn't expecting to see that. That's very cool. Basically, you can't lose in the month of November, Aries. So, and I don't even see there's any thoughts bringing you down. You could just feel at the top of your game. You could feel whatever you've been working on or involved in. Really, whatever it is, again, as a general reading, whatever it is going on in your life as a general matter, it's like you can't lose. And I think everyone around you is kind of feeling that. Everyone's benefiting from that. You do have, you know, woman medicine here. You could be doing like a ton of flirting, getting a lot of attention, but it's not unwanted, okay? This is a lot of flirting energy, a lot of feminine energy, but you really like it and they really like it. And then you have diversion here. So just beware here that you're not playing games, that if you're sharing sort of flirtatious or reproductive energy, sexual energy, dating, okay, that type of, if that's what you're using this reading for, just beware that you're not trying to, the only way I'd read diversion in this whole spread is to say that you're on your way, you're nearly at the precipice of your own fame or fortune here, and you're using, perhaps, you know, consciously or subconsciously, using all of this intense energy. I mean, you can pretty much say the woman medicine is synonymous here with Empress. The diversion would be, don't get distracted. That would be my only caveat with this whole reading is, if you have one person or one thing or one business idea or concept in mind, you know, really pay attention to putting all your energy there without getting diverted and sort of caught up in other maybe menial or smaller type atmospheres or energies. Okay, so don't get diverted. Or if your love energy is being expressed in a lot of different areas or a lot of different people or ways, maybe narrow it down. Maybe pick one. And I think it'll be more exciting. I know it sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? Like if you have a lot of affection or attention coming from a lot of different areas, that'll be more fulfilling. But that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that if it's directed, if it's focused energy and it's directed, it'll be more fulfilling. So try that this month in November. Just make sure you have focused and not distracted energy. And your feminine wiles are at an all-time high. So if you want to become pregnant, maybe work that out with your partner this month. Probably very likely that'll happen. And the other theme, of course, is actually giving birth or something coming to fruition here. And I mentioned with the woman medicine and of course with the diversion, that was out of the medicine cards. I did split the deck with this guy because it was taking a bit long to shuffle. It's children. Your love life is being affected by children. But in the best way. Either you're concerned about them, in making a future for them, planning properly for them, considering them in all of your career or romantic plans, or literally having children, as I said, or planning on having children. I do include fur babies as children. I know that might not be welcomed by some people. A lot of people get turned off by that, but I consider, the little non-humans that are dependent upon us to be like children. So this could very well be about your animal friends as well. So if human children aren't going on, but there's a lot of movement around animals, that could very well be what's going on for you. But it does impact your love life. Or this could be the next step in a relationship if that's the case. Whenever we are looking at the term children, and this is a business or career reading for you, as it is a general reading, you can use it however you like. I would say that your creativity, your output, your production, what you're actually producing, your brainchild, okay? So whenever we see children or romance, switch that up for love and creativity. So your brainchild is on your mind. That's being affected this month. You need to create something this month, Aries. And that just flipped. Yeah, the harmony, of course. So balance is really important. Harmony is really interesting because it plays almost distinctly in this deck to music. So again, not to beat this into the ground, but if you are a musician or if you've always wanted to sing or develop singing, maybe it's just taking lessons. Maybe it's karaoke, as I said earlier, or you're an actor or actress and you've always wanted to get into singing, or any theme around that, just go for it. But always create that balance. Ultimately, this is balance. So between the flirting and the female energy and just making sure you don't get distracted. But of course, with harmony and music, there is a theme around actual musicians in your life, musical instruments. Something could speak to you very profoundly this month. I would say it would be something that's exciting, something that gets you pumped up, gives you a lot of courage or energy or support, or makes you feel, like the Queen or King of Wands, someone who's very personally powerful. It's a very empowered energy, someone who feels a little sexy, flirty, that entrepreneurial spirit. Nothing can get in your way, nothing can get you down. So, music that energizes you like that might be very positive for you this month. And exchanging gifts is always lovely. I always consider this the being in the present card. You can probably see that little fairy there, literally in the present. So yeah, I think this will benefit you the most, this energy, so that it isn't scattered here with the diversion, to be in the moment, be in the present. Really be aware of where your mind is when you're feeling a lot of this beautiful energy. There is, as you can see here, also with the exchanging gifts, it's very feminine, of course, with the pink. So I cannot express enough how prominent and how important female and feminine energy is right now. Even with these two, you know, masculine types of energies, the wands are masculine. It's just a real go-getter energy. It's a real, and Aries, I mean, you're a fire sign, so you get it. You're a cardinal sign, okay? So I think if you're inspired by something and this is about taking a first step into anything as a general matter for you, just, you know, do it. Just go start it. You will feel victorious. You will feel prosperous, and the energy will build on itself. I think that you'll feel so proud of yourself and so happy, and you'll be positively affecting everyone in your inner circle here. So congratulations, really gorgeous energy for you. So happy to see this for you. You probably could feel like November is probably going to be one of the best months of the year for you, is what I'm seeing as well. So have a lot of fun. If you have a second, comment below. Let me know what this means to you, how this worked out for you in the month of November. Thank you to everyone who subscribes to my channel. That helps me out so much. And for liking and sharing my videos, that means the world to me. And thanks for encouraging me to do this work. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope that it's helpful and healing for you. So until we meet in the next video, Aries, take excellent care of yourselves. Bye for now.